2020 Panini Absolute Football Hobby. It's a 6-box case. David Adams Card World Live 32 Random Team Break. Sure, Ryan. 5. That's not what I wanted. $11. All right, Matthew J., Minnesota Vikings, Robert H., the Ravens and the Seahawks, Eric Z., Cowboys, Thomas P., Dolphins, Michael M., the Colts, Jeff K., Chargers, Adam S., the Saints, Matthew J., the Cardinals, Charlie C., the Packers, Ricardo D., the Panthers, Eric Z., Buccaneers, Gregory K., the Raiders, Adam S., the Chiefs, Sarah M., Giants, Gregory K., the football team, Matthew J., the Bills, Raymond S., the Bengals, Jeff K., the Steelers, Robert H., the Lions, Steve W., the Jaguars, Alex, you got the Patriots, Eric Z., the Jets, Jeremy W., the Falcons, Chris A., Broncos, Thomas P., the Bears, Gregory K., the Titans and the 49ers, Robert H., the Browns, Brian W., the Eagles, Alex, you also have the Rams, Adam S., Texans. Uh, 2020 Panini Football Absolute. It says 6, so I'm going to go with that. All right, post. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Tyler Johnson. That's going to be out of 75. Captain Morgan out of 199. Love out of 75. Alex, you have the Rams, dude. The Titans are Gregory's. Miles Sanders, who I just recently acquired in a trade, out of 99. Cam Akers, for the Rams. Out of 49. So, Alex, you can stop crying. You also have out of 50, Aaron Donald for your Rams. That's just one tier. There you go. That's it. There you go. Love it. I love it. And here's another thing about other breakers, and I'm not talking poorly of other breakers, so I want to preface what I'm saying as to not be a shot to anyone. But one of the reasons I've noticed there's not a lot of 4 out of 10 Michael Pittman Jr. Listen to me. This wide receiver is a stud. He had a freak injury in the beginning of the season. One that requires a very odd surgery. Do not sleep on Michael Pittman Jr. I'm telling you this as a friend. Do not sleep on him. Just saying. Out of 10, that's delicious. CeeDee Lamb out of 100. But I notice a lot of other breakers don't have the rapport with their chat. And after watching a couple of them pretty regularly now, which I obviously do it with a throwaway account, they don't have a lot of regulars. They don't have a group of 20 or 30 people that will sit and watch the full 6 hours that they're live. First of all, they're not live for 6 hours. Secondly, the community that we have built here, and I mean all of us in the chat right now, the repeat customers, and a lot of you hang out for the full 6 hours, whether you're keeping me on the background while you do chores and cook dinner, or whether you're actively listening for 6 hours. Bill the Stud Romanowski, out of 30. We have built a really awesome atmosphere and a really fantastic chat. And I appreciate you guys. It's great. Or in the shower, like in Locke's case. Chase Claypool and Juju out of 199. Don't sleep on Michael Pittman Jr., Q. Do not sleep on Michael Pittman Jr. I was telling them. His freak injury. Look up his injury. It's a freak injury. In order to heal that injury, you actually have to keep the wound open. It's crazy. You have to keep it open to depressurize the area. It's a freak injury. It's very, very... no, I don't want to use... I use the wrong tense. You can return very fully and quickly from that injury. It's something that sounds worse than it is. It's not something that has a permanent... anything permanent tied to it. So he got a bum rap early with a freak injury. A very uncommon injury. And he is going 15 out of 15, Mitch Trubisky. He doesn't have an excuse. He doesn't have an injury. Mitch is just Mitch. But he is going to be an animal. They took him early for a reason. If it was put in 4 hours ago, probably not. Get me the order number and I'll look, but anything after 4 p.m. Eastern is usually next business day. Hunter and Henry, but not Hunter Henry. Yeah, cards, yeah. Not quite like that. Here's another one out of 100 for CeeDee. Listen, all you need is 98 other ones, and you've got all 100. Let's do it. Let's all of these rest of these cards just be CeeDee Lamb out of 100. That will get views. I mean, the Colts are not very good right now, but you know what? Their defense is surprisingly solid. I did not expect their defense to perform. They may not be the greatest defense out there, but they're definitely doing better than people pegged them to be doing. The Colts are a team of the future. They're definitely not the team of right now. Zach Moss, out of 399, Buffalo. There you go. You wanted your Buffalo. Your Bears are overachieving right now. I think your defense should be better than it is. There's no reason the Bears defense should be letting up more than 20 points. Roethlisberger out of 50. Must be a huge Rivers fan. Yeah, I like Rivers. I like Rivers a couple years ago. I haven't followed Rivers in a while because old man Rivers, in my opinion, is done. I think the Colts have a lot of young talent. You know who I think doesn't have a lot of young talent? The Patriots. It finally came crashing down for them. Xavier McKinney. That's going to be out of 50. There you go, New York. Right. Out of 99, Terry McLaurin. That's a jersey and a glove. Yeah, he got the M wrong. He made the M a W, so he didn't even get that part right. CEH out of 75. Well, you know what they say, Q. Those who can't, teach. Out of 199, Jordan Brooks. Jake Fromm, the bench and staying there. Out of 35. 7 out of 10, Willie Gay Jr. I would love to hit you a Brady flashback kaboom. I would love to hit any of you a nice kaboom for your team. Laviska Shenault Jr. out of 75. Ah, this guy. I like this guy so much I picked him up today. Out of 49. Tools of the trade, Miles Sanders. See him on the field in 2 weeks. Mike Gesicki, out of 100. George, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? All right, we've hit the halfway point. Thanks, Woody Buddy. I mean, okay. Here's another Xavier McKinney, 100 out of 100. And for the Bills, Devin Motor Singletary out of 99. For the Raiders, it's Henry Ruggs out of 100. No, it's not T4. We cannot play. It makes you turn on your location, and as soon as it detects location, it tells you, I'm sorry, you can't play here. Out of 199, Ross Blacklock. Jake from State Farm. Tanny, out of 100. Magic the Gathering, I can tell you I definitely do not have on hand. That would be Monday. Once I find it, I should be able to switch it out for you. Out of 50, Patrick Queen. To the Ravens. Kyler Murray, 199. Out of 50, Grant Delpit. Cleveland. New York has always been against it. It's not just this one. It's been all of them in history. But that's okay, because I've got a reservation about 25 minutes from my house. So if I felt the need, I just go to the Seneca Nation. Justin Herbert out of 30. There you go, Chargers. Dak Prescott, 10 out of 10. Kirk Cousins, out of 100. Cole McDonald, out of 25, quarterback of the Titans. Day Slay and Saquon, out of 199. Sean Alexander, haven't heard that name in a minute. Out of 100 for the Seahawks. Yeah, Pro Gamer, as long as they didn't process the order, I can change it. Once it's processed, there's nothing I can do about it. Out of 199, Jonathan Tate. My goodness, Post, this is your break. Zach Moss, 99. Aaron, out of 50. All right, where is the case hit? It should be in here somewhere. Thaddeus Moss, 149. Godwin Johnson. Red Zone Saquon, out of 50. Darrell Taylor, 199. Seahawks. J Love, out of 99. Jordan, I believe you're right. Out of 75. Gladney for the Vikings. Last pack. Let's hope something is in here. Hightower, out of 50. A.J. Dillon, out of 199. And Jeremy Chin with a dramatic fake yesterday on the fake punt. Out of 50 for the Panthers. And that's the end. Well, what do we call the case hit out of that? Maybe it's the Herbert out of 30? I don't know. I don't see a clear-cut case hit. I mean, the Trubisky out of 15 is probably the lowest. No, actually, if it's going to be anything, honestly, it's probably the out of 10 Pittman. Yeah, I would have to say it's probably that Pittman. Now that I look back. That's the one they'll probably cite.